Hello, everybody. I'm Daniel Kelly, a former NFL scout here in Key West, Florida, to talk about why Ohio State wide receiver Chris Olave should not be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming 2022 NFL Draft. Of course, many of the major media platforms disagree with me, and that's okay because I disagree with them as well about Chris Olave. As of this April, NFL.com had Olave going number 23 overall, CBS Sports number 22 overall, PFF number 16 overall, Yahoo number 22 overall, and Touchdown Wire USA Today number 22 overall. These are not my opinions. This is the NFL resume that Chris Olave put on game film in 2021. I went back and watched the games against the University of Minnesota, Oregon, Penn State, Michigan State, and Purdue. Bottom line, the only thing this guy lives for is the big play on ESPN, the big highlight. Outside of that, this guy is easily rerouted and his route running looks sloppy. Let's say it another way. In my 40 years of being around the game, I have never seen a receiver as easily as rerouted as Chris Olave. Why is that a problem? Well, it's a problem when receivers are easily rerouted as far as the timing of the routes are concerned at the next level in the NFL. That will be a concern. I wrote an article for SI Jets on Olave. I said that he will be a bust in the NFL, and I warned the New York Jets not to take him. In the article, I talked about a guy like Olave would make Zach Wilson, their quarterback, even worse if that were humanly possible. Olave sure has a polished resume he's managed to put together as a consistent producer at Ohio State, posting 45-plus catches the last 3 seasons with an average between 14 and 17 yards. This last season, Olave had 65 grabs for 936 yards, 14.4 average, and 13 touchdowns. In the process, he eclipsed David Boston's school record for the most touchdowns in Ohio State history. All that said, I still can't warm up to him. 4.38 speed, I still don't like him. Why? He doesn't play as fast as his 40 time. I don't think that he has heart for the game. As I mentioned, he's easily rerouted and he gives a below average record. And that's right. That's a paper here in the background. I don't have a teleprompter, I have a notebook. I'm not on the big networks yet, but I will be. This guy gets easily hung up with defensive backs, which causes issues creating separation, which can create issues creating opening throwing windows at the intermediate level. He takes it easy when the ball is not being thrown to him. This guy is a bad decoy, and he takes it easy sometimes even when the ball is being thrown to him. He looked mediocre in all the short to intermediate routes. Nothing special in the yak-a-yak, the screens, the intermediate stuff, the yards after the catch. Less than impressive route running. Looked average breaking of routes, average change of direction. Routes did not look disciplined or crisp, and had above average hands but not great. 65 catches on 103 targets. That is somewhat of a concern as well. Sometimes he double clutches the ball, can look robotic at times, loses field awareness at times. He will not contend for the ball unless it's a possible big money play. He tends not to want to overextend himself. The balls have to be right on the money. He doesn't want to go out of his way to adjust or go out of his way at all for footballs. The only thing this guy does well is get deep for that big sports center play and showcase his God-given talent that he coasts on with the rest of the time. Chris Olave is a classic big name who has everything you would want except for desire for the game and except for playing strength. I put a 5th round grade on Chris Olave. He's a one-trick prospect who I am urging NFL teams to avoid in the first round of the 2022 NFL Draft. Thank you for watching, everybody.